In this video, I'm going to be giving NYX foundation, Stay Matte But Not Flat liquid foundation, another try. I did this in my last video, but I really didn't get a good feel of the foundation. I really have no thoughts so far on the foundation just after wearing it one time. Sometimes on certain foundations I can put it on one time and I know I love it, but then sometimes I feel like I have to wear it a few times, especially if I know I don't hate it right off the top. I know I have to wear the foundation again just to see if I'm gonna be wearing it again or not. So in my last video also, when I watched it, I saw that I didn't tell you guys the name of the foundation. Not the name, but the color that I'm wearing, and it's the Nutmeg color in SMF 14. I'm not sure exactly what that means yet. I haven't researched to see what that means, but I am in the color Nutmeg. So I'm gonna be giving this foundation another try. I really like NYX, so if I didn't hate the foundation the first time after wearing it, I have a feeling I might just like it, but I'm not sure yet. I'll let you guys know. So to apply this foundation, this time I'm going to use the Morphe M439. This is the brush that I use all the time before I started using the beauty blender, and I loved how it felt. I just want to try this brush out because every foundation that I use, I always use this brush just to see how it applies, because for some reason this brush seems like it applies foundation a whole lot different than any other brush I've ever used. So, and beauty blender as well. So yeah, I already primed my face with the Marc Jacobs coconut primer, my favorite, but this time I forgot to go in with my Makeup Forever Step 1 off camera. But I just wanted to point something out. I recently, I believe it's been almost 2 weeks now, broke out on my face. I'm not sure exactly yet what caused it, but because I had a list of things that could have caused this breakout, but it's starting to clear up, but it's still there some, and then back in the same areas where I broke out, it breaks out again. And I'm not sure. I know it's not because of my makeup, because I've been wearing makeup for the longest, so I don't know. It's just very annoying because I never have pimples and rashes or anything on my face, and it's very out of the ordinary for me, and I freak out from time to time. But I'm like, you know what, this too shall pass. God told me that. So yeah, so I'm gonna apply this primer. Okay, so I put it on. I may have went a little bit excessive because now I feel like I have this white film on my face, but that's okay because it's gonna all work out in the end. So I can't find my LA Girl Pro concealer in the color Fawn, so I'm gonna use Toffee. I don't know how this is gonna look. I hope it doesn't mess up the way that I feel about the NYX makeup, but I think this is about my color, so I'm just gonna use it because I don't want to go in without it. And that's a little bit light. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to. So yeah, I'm looking crazy right now. I decided to color correct because I'm like, you know what, I had so much breakout all over my face that I have to mute this out some kind of way. So I decided to color correct. So now let's go in with the foundation. Okay, so I'm gonna do the usual, which is go on the back of my hand with my foundation, and then I'm gonna just blot it all over my face like I usually would. For those of you that are new to my channel, I used this foundation in my most recent video, and I talked about how this foundation is the foundation that I have to use because I got a tan this summer, and yeah, I have to use a darker foundation. The reason why I'm using this foundation, because this color foundation, because I got a tan, and I been having this foundation for the probably two and a half months, and I never used it, but I saw it in my drawer the other day and I'm like, let me put this to test because I don't want to have to do a lot of mixing. I know that mixing foundation can be a good thing and some people have to do it, but I'm not skilled at that yet, and I don't know if it's because I'm not skilled or if maybe I just don't know what I'm doing when I'm mixing it, but I don't know. Let me go in with my beauty blender and see if I can make this look a little better. It's definitely not full coverage, and I think I need to go in just a little with a little bit more, and I still have some left on the back of my hand. I don't know if y'all can tell, but I don't know. I'm not sure about this foundation. It kind of, I can still kind of see a lot of my flaws in it. And yeah, I only applied one layer, but I'm scared that if I put in, usually in foundation I don't have to do 2 layers. Usually I can do 1 layer and I'm okay, but I don't know, it's just not looking, it's just something about it don't look right. So I don't know, maybe if I wear this foundation, well no, because I don't want to wear it the way that it's looking right now. And I saw this the other night, but I was like, let me just give it a try and then I'll go from there. But it kind of, and I don't know if it's because this color is too dark for me, but it kind of gives off a different tone. Like, let me turn off my ring light and I'm gonna show y'all what I'm talking about. I don't know. I think I'm gonna just, I don't know. You know what? If I'm saying I don't know that many times, that means I don't like it. So, yeah, I don't know. It says it's oil-free, water-based, full coverage, mineral enriched matte finish. Yes, it's giving me a matte finish right now, but oil-free, like I can't tell you if it's oil-free right now because I have not really did anything yet, so I can't really tell you right now if it's gonna protect against oil. You know, like I would have to wear it right now just doing some basic stuff around the house or going to the store, because I do have to go to the store later. So I think I'll go ahead and just keep doing my makeup and just kind of see how it lasts all day. I don't know, I'll just do that. So let me just finish doing my makeup how I usually would do, and then I'll come back on camera. Okay, so I finished my makeup. All I did was apply bronzer. I put some my same bronzer on my eyelids, and then I just put on some mascara, my Lash Paradise mascara that I'm in love with, and then all else I did was just put on some Wet n Wild liquid lipstick. So I'm not going to apply any highlight or any blush that has any highlight in it or anything like that, because I want to see, I don't want, sometimes a highlighter can make you look like you're dewy, give you that dewy finish. To me, the dewy and the kind of like oily feeling, not oily but just moisturized face. But I don't want anything, this is supposed to be stay matte, not flat, so I decided to just make my whole face stay matte while I go do some grocery shopping and just go out and run some errands, so that I can really test out and see if this foundation is what it says it is, which is no oil in it, water based. I'm really not sure about that, but all I'm concerned about is it gonna keep me matte, and is my, so far my it's gonna keep me matte, and it's so far what I feel about this foundation will change, because when I first applied it I was like no, but after just adding stuff to it and finishing off my look, I'm kind of like, okay, I do kind of like it. Maybe I didn't give it a chance when it dried, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and go do all that. I don't want to stay too long with this on my face because, like I said, I am breaking out, and I usually just been wearing foundation for when I'm finna go somewhere. I usually don't keep foundation on for no more than 6 hours, so I am gonna keep this foundation on for at least 6 hours, just so I can tell y'all if this foundation is seriously my fave or not my fave. And I'm gonna try to incorporate more of these on my channel with tests. Like, I know I'll come on here and I'll say, oh, I got some new foundation, or oh, I'm gonna use some new foundation, but I don't think I've been good at coming back on here and saying like if I like it or not. Also with other things that I do, like brushes, eyeshadows, or anything like that, I'm gonna start coming back on here and letting you guys know if I like it. So I'm gonna, a lot of things that I've already recreated on my channel that I tried out new, I'm gonna come back and do another makeup look with those and tell y'all if I liked it or if I didn't. So far this foundation is looking okay, and I'm just gonna go out and do some things. Okay y'all, so I decided okay, so I went out and did a bunch of errands and everything like that, and so now I'm back on here. My thoughts on the foundation so far, it did not help completely with my oil control, but it still kind of looks matte. Like, I'll have to turn off my ring light so y'all can see. So around the time when I did this video, it was about 1:45, and now it's about 6:15 in the evening. So let me turn off my ring light so y'all can see what I'm talking about. Okay, so as you can see, it didn't completely, the foundation is oil free, yes, but I still sweated underneath my foundation, and I feel like, you know, it's not horrible. Like, I did stay matte the first 3 hours, I would say, and it is 100 degrees outside right now, so yeah, my sweat was gonna bust through. It was gonna bust through. So I'm not gonna blame that completely on the foundation. Do I like the foundation? Yes. I think I can change my mind now because it did keep me matte. Like, if I'm just going to go somewhere for a few hours, I can see myself wearing this foundation. Am I going to reach for it all the time? No. Is it returnable potential? At first it was. Now I'm like, you know what? For the price that I paid for it, I can use it. Like, in the wintertime, I think I'm going to retry it, like close to the fall. In the winter, I think I'll really like this foundation, but as of right now in the summer, it's not gonna do. But out of a 10, I'll give it a 4 to I'll give it a 5. I'll give it a 5. So anything less than a 5, I'm usually returning it back to the store. So as you can see, again, I do, and this area right here is what I oil up the most, especially my nose. And my forehead still kind of looks semi-matte a little bit, but as you can see, I did sort of, you know, I'm not matte. I look like I got a dewy foundation going on here. So compared to the first time when it was a lot matte, but it's not bad, you know. Like, it did crease up. Let me see if I can zoom in. It did in this area here. I don't know if you can see where all of my texture is. It did kind of crack a little bit in there. I don't know if you can see. But overall, like I said, it wasn't, it's not a bad foundation. I changed my mind. I will keep it. I will use it again, but I believe this is more so for in the fall and winter for me, for my preference. So yeah, so I hope y'all like this review. If you were thinking about buying this foundation, please remember to comment in the comment section if you have any questions about this foundation. Also remember to subscribe to my channel. It's this, I believe it's on this side, and hit the notification so that you'll know when I'm posting videos. And again, thank you all for all your support. I really love that I get to come on here and do what I love, and I really love the support and all of the sweet comments. Until next time, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.